everybody, it's Christine, Garrett Public Library. We're here to do some restorative yoga. So let's get started. Have a mat, bare feet so you don't slide, a couple blocks and a strap, and possibly a bolster if you'd like to use it for your restorative. Alrighty, let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. Give a little squeeze and rock to your knees. And always remember, you can put some background music on to listen over my voice. I usually have music in class, but it's difficult with the microphone on the computer. So feel free to add that to your thing. Also to switch up any of the postures that you don't like into something you do like. And you can always push pause at the end and take a long, nice restorative rather than the quick restorative we do on video. Alrighty, close your eyes, take a big breath. And again. And one more time. Swallow. Release the jaw. Soften the face. And start breathing through the nose. Take the breath through the body, opening, releasing, and relaxing as you go. Gently rock your head from side to side. Keep the motion slow and smooth. Bring the head back to center. Stretch the arms above the head. Stretch the legs out below. Inhale, heels in one direction, fingertips in the other. It's stretch, 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 and release. Bring the knees up, set your feet wide as the mat, and gently drop your knees from side to side. Bring the knees to center, up into the chest, and squeeze and rock. Come to center, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the left and hover. Inhale back to center, use your belly. Exhale the knees to the right and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left. Roll all the way over onto your left side. Stack your knees and hips. Turn, look out the right shoulder and reach. If this is comfortable, you can straighten your legs. Lengthen your spine on your inhale and release and relax into the twist on your exhales. And release, bending the knees if the legs are straight. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right. Roll all the way over onto your right side. Stack your knees and hips. Turn, look out your left shoulder and reach. If this is comfortable, you can straighten your legs. Lengthen and release with your breath. legs are straight, bend the knees. Inhale back to center and give the knees a good squeeze. Straighten the legs up, press the heels toward the ceiling, pull the toes back toward the body. We're just warming up our legs. Point the toes toward the ceiling. See if you can lift your tailbone off the ground. Bothers your neck, stack your hands behind your head. And release. Let's rock up or press up to seated. Come to a comfortable cross leg. Root your sit bones down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale, allow yourself to fold. Breathe into your back. Just let gravity draw you down. Slowly bring yourself up. Fingertips behind. Bring them as close to your bum, as close to each other as you can. Roll your shoulder blades together. Roll your pelvis towards your feet. Lift your chest, and if it's okay, let your head hang back. And release. Swap the cross, opposite foot in front. Root your sit bones down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale, allow yourself to fold. Slowly bring yourself up. Fingertips out to the side. Inhale, bring the right arm up over the top of the head, hand to the left ear. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Lift up the left arm, move it around till you find a spot you want to stretch, and then hold. Breathe. Keep the belly in to support the back. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Inhale, lift up and bring the arm down. Inhale the left arm up over the top of the head, hand to the right ear. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Lift up the right arm, move it around till you find the spot you want to stretch, and then hold it. Check in that the belly is supporting the back, shoulders are dropped. Breathe. and up and down. Let us bring the right arm across the chest, bend the left elbow, draw it in, turn and look out your right shoulder. And release. Bring the left arm in front of the chest, bend the right elbow, draw it in, turn and look out the left shoulder. And release. Grab your strap, bring it behind you, have it about shoulder width apart, straighten the arms out. If you need to go to a wider stretch to get your arms straight, that's fine too. And then lift the hands away. And release. Let's lean back, straighten our legs out, give them a little shake and a rock. Let's do a wide-legged cobblers. Bottoms of the feet together, slide them away from you. Lift up into a flat back and tilt forward. Belly between the thighs. Let the head hang. Breathe into your back. Slowly bring yourself up. Lean back, straighten the legs out again, give them a little shake. Let's flip over to hands and knees. Have our knees under our hips and wrists under our shoulders. We're going to do a little core work by rolling our spines. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, tilt the tailbone up, press the belly down, hold the chest through the upper arms as you lift your chin. Exhale, round tuck, squeeze your belly in and up. Inhale, shoulders down the back, tailbone up, belly down, chest through the arms. Exhale, round tuck, squeeze up. And release. Left leg out, straight out from the hip, toes pointing forward. Walk your hands out and drop your chest. If this is uncomfortable to the point of discomfort, then you can stay on both knees and just do puppy dog that way. Bring the upper body up, hands up the shoulders. Bring that left leg across the mat, over to the right, turn and look out your right shoulder. And release. Right leg out, straight up from the hip, toes pointing forward, or just stay on your knees and then walk the hands out, drop the chest, relax and breathe. Lift the chest, bring the hands back under the shoulders, lift up the leg, cross over the mat to your left side, turn and look out your left shoulder. And release. Bring your knees wider than your mat, big toes together, shift your hips back to your heels, And walk or slide the hands out. Rest your forehead or your chin. Walk the upper body up. Bring the knees in. Alternately straighten out your legs. Great. Let's flip over to seated. Feet hips width apart, hands on the knees. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let go of the knees and lean back. Lift the chest. If you can, lift your feet. You want to kind of scoop down so you're on your sacrum bone, but don't let your back round. It's a tough combo. Then lower down if you can, keeping your shoulder blades off the ground. Bring the knees in and squeeze. Let's roll over onto our bellies. Hands next to the chest, elbows tight to the body, tops of the feet on the mat, chin on the mat. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. If you can, lift your hands. Try to keep your lower body relaxed. You want your feet and legs on the mat. And release, stack your hands. Rest your forehead down, rock your hips. Come to center. Inhale, lift the feet, lift the knees if you can. Reach for the wall behind. And release. Rock your hips again, side to side. Hands next to the chest, press up to knees. Let's come through down dog to standing, or you can come to standing on your own if you prefer. If you're going to go through down dog, tuck your toes under, lift your knees, get your bum up, find your even weight, lift out the shoulders, drop your chest. And then walk your way into a forward fold. Shake the head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Press into the feet, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling, and release your upper body and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, roll yourself up, shoulders up near the ears, down the back, and lift the chest. Alrighty. Let us grab a chair or a wall. Wherever your hip bones meet the chair or wall, walk yourself out into an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, grab the chest, let the head hang, and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, step toward the wall. Once you're stable, shake the wrist out. Alrighty, my hair's falling out. Sorry, guys. Let's do tree pose. Get your So you're touching something, and that way that you don't lose your balance if you come out of your pose. So shift your weight to one foot, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, drop your shoulders, take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up, hold and breathe. And release. Swap to the other side. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up, hold and breathe. And release. Alrighty. Well, let us come back to our mats and lay down on our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to the knees. Make a big X out of the body. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale it over to the right. Reach left foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and exhale down. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale it to the left. Reach right foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center. Exhale down. Full happy baby. Thighs outside your torso, knees towards your armpits. You can grab behind your knees or your feet. You can stay still or rock side to side. Do whatever feels best to you. If you're rocking, come to center and release your feet. Grab a block for supported bridge. If you want to do a different back bend or no back bend at all, you can. Otherwise, feet hips width apart, close up to your bum. Press into the feet, lift your hips, come up onto the balls of the feet. Get your block under your tailbone, not up in your low back, but just your tailbone. Drop your weight down onto the block, drop your heels. And relax and breathe. It should feel good. If you don't like it, don't do it. Come up onto, you can stay here if you like this for your restorative. Otherwise, come up on the ball of your feet. Lift your hips enough to get your block out and roll back down. And time for restorative. You can do whatever restorative you like. You can do legs up the wall. You can lay flat on your back. You can use your bolster. You can put it under your knees, or you can put it down your back. Or anything that feels good, really. Once you get comfortable, close your eyes, take a big breath, swallow, release the jaw, soften the muscles in the face, open the throat and release your breath. Spread your collarbones and let your shoulders drop down. Soften the muscles in the arms, opening elbows and wrists and releasing hands and fingers. Open the chest and soften the belly. Hollow out your abdomen. Release your pelvis and open your hips. And some weightlessness and relaxation down into the legs. Opening knees and ankles. And releasing your feet and toes. Just melt into the backside of the body and breathe. Stay longer if you like, or you can wake up with me, wiggling your fingers and toes, and the muscles of the jaw and the face. And lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Cross the arms over the chest. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Recross opposite arm on top. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Roll the arms out and breathe. Bend your knees and rest your feet on the wall or the floor. If you're on blocks, get them out. Inhale the arms above the head and exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand, press on up to seated. Find a comfortable seat, doesn't matter where you're at. Root your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, reach up to the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out. And in and out. And namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm glad you made it. Hopefully you're keeping it up a couple times a week, at least. During all this, we got to keep our bodies good. And holidays are here, and we need to do everything we can to keep our stress level down. Please, please, please join us. I will be here next week with a new one, and hopefully we will have you guys up and going in a personal class here as soon as the vaccine and everything makes it possible to have in-person programs. Okay? All right, bye you guys. Take care of yourselves.